Hey guys, it's Miss Bourne here. I am just going to go over what you're going to be doing today. If you are in class right now and you're watching this video and it's an A day, that means it's Friday, February 16th. And then if you're watching this video and it's a B day, that means you're watching this on Tuesday, February 20th. So if you're absent in my class on February 16th or February 20th, this is what we're going to be doing. A day, you guys have a sub. So I'm just going to say, if you guys have any questions, your sub's probably not going to have a lot of answers unless it's like a technological question. So just do the work as best as you can, and then I will address any questions when I come back. So we're going to talk about expository writing. That's what we've been talking about for a while now, and talk about tips and tricks for developing a strong STAR expository essay. Remember, a lot of our essays right now are looking like 1s and 2s, and I want to make those at least 3s. You guys are capable of it. I believe in you guys. And definitely I know a lot of you guys are capable of 4s. So we're going to work on a prompt today that is about this. So take a look at your screen, and on your STAR test, you're going to have a read statement, a think statement, and a write statement. So let's just read these for a moment. Remember, your main job is going to be the write statement, but let's just read all of them just for practice. So it says, read the following quotation. The time is always right to do what is right. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Think carefully about the following statement. Sometimes peer pressure causes us to consider not doing what we believe would be the right action to take. Okay. So just reading those two statements, I have something in mind that I want to write about, but I'm realizing I'm off track if I look at the write statement. So you have to be careful. This think statement can kind of throw you off. At this point, it looks like maybe we're going to be writing about bullying, we're going to be writing about peer pressure, something like that. But now, take a look at your job. The write statement. The write statement says, write an essay explaining why the decision to do what is correct is better than doing what is popular. It's a little different from that think statement. So you're going to do this today. I want you to write an essay explaining why the decision to do what is correct is better than doing what is popular. Of course, I want you to be sure to clearly state your controlling idea, organize and develop your explanation effectively, choose your words carefully, and use correct spelling, capitalization, and so on. So let's look at how do we start. What I want you to do is I want you to pre-write for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Remember, your pre-writing can be bullet point list. It could be full on rough draft. You can write a whole rough draft if you want. It could be a 10-minute endurance, right? You can look at the clock and time yourself for 10 minutes and just type anything you want about it or write anything you want about it. Or you can use a graphic organizer, like if you want to have the whole, rectangle at the top and then 2 boxes and then a rectangle, you can do that also. The most important part of your pre-write is your thesis statement. So what you're trying to get out of that is, what is my opinion on this topic? What is your opinion on why the decision to do what is correct is better than doing what is popular? Your thesis statement might change a little in your final draft, so just be aware of that. And that's okay. Sometimes I start off with the thesis statement and I think this is what it's going to, my essay is going to be about, and then it changes just a little bit. And that's okay if that happens. So let's practice pre-writing. What I want you to do is go to Google Classroom. So you're going to pause this video in just a moment when I say pause. Or actually, you're going to stop it because I'm going to make a separate video for the next segment. So you're going to stop this video and you're going to go look for an assignment in Google Classroom titled Essay Practice. On the first page, and I put the first page. I'm sorry, that's a little typo. On the first page of the practice, I want you to pre-write. Look at the clock and try to write or type for at least 10 minutes. So whatever it is, however you want to do this is up to you. If you want to do just bullet points, if you want to do a 10-minute endurance write, however you want to do it, if you just want to just write your thesis statement, practice changing the thesis statement up, but I want you to try this for at least 10 minutes. Somewhere on that first page, I should see your thesis statement bolded and underlined. Once you have your thesis statement and you've done a little pre-writing, like you have a thesis and then you have some examples maybe that you're going to use, and I want to see some examples also, raise your hand to show your sub or your teacher, the teacher that's in the class. It might be me, it might be your sub, maybe Miss Thompson. Raise your hand, just show us that you have something. You cannot move on to the next video until you show your teacher that you have a thesis statement. So raise your hand and show them. All right, here is your prompt one more time. Remember, this is your job. This is what you're doing right now. So go ahead and stop the video. You can pause the video at this point, stop it, go to Google Classroom, start working on the assignment, raise your hand when you have a thesis statement, and then your teacher will tell you you can move forward. All right, see you soon, guys.